President Trump, thanks so much for sitting down with us.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's great to see you. I want to begin with the state of play of this election, with now the election over a year away and the first GOP primary debate a month or so away. Will you be on that stage? Are you participating in the upcoming debate?
Well, you know, it's quite an easy question normally. Ronald Reagan didn't do it, and a lot of other people didn't do it. When you have a big lead, you don't do it. And we have a lead of 50 and 60 points in some cases, and some of these people are at zero. Ron DeSantis, as I call him, or DeSanctimonious, is down to, he's in the teens now, and I'm at 50 and 60 and 65, and even I saw one today at 70. And so you're leading people by 50 and 60 points, and you say, why would you be doing a debate? It's actually not fair. Why would you let somebody that's at zero, or at 1 or 2 or 3, you know, be popping you with questions?
Well, I mean, do you see any risk that if you don't show up, Ron DeSantis has a good night and it cuts into your lead?
Or somebody else has a good night and cuts into his lead. Because that's what's happening. He's going down, and a couple of them are going up. I think Vivek has done a very good job, frankly. I think some others have done a good job. So I haven't really made up my mind.
Is there anyone on that stage you see as potential running mate? As your VP?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I think you have some good people on the stage, actually. I think you have some very talented people. I've been impressed by some of them. Some of them I'm very friendly with, actually. A number of them called me up, not to ask for permission, but sort of to ask for permission, to say they'd like to do it. A number of the people up there, I'm not going to embarrass them by saying who, but no, I think you have good people. I think you have good potential cabinet members, too. Actually.
Who is that?
Well, I don't want to mention that. I think I can't.
Do you see yourself perhaps with the Senator Tim Scott?
I think he's a very good guy. We did opportunity zones together. It's never been talked about. It's one of the most successful economic development things ever done in this country. And Tim is very good. I mean, I could see Tim doing something with the administration, but he's in right now campaigning, and I'm sure Tim and every trusted in one. But Tim's a talented guy, and you have other very talented people.
Do you have a plan to get independents and suburban women to believe that your policies will make their lives better?
Yeah, it's called safety. It's called the border. It's called a strong military. It's called low taxes and low interest rates so you can buy a home. It's called keeping low-income housing out of the neighborhood of somebody that's very proud of their house in Westchester, New York, and they don't want to see their house value crash, which I did previously. But it's really about safety, and it's about low taxes, and it's about not going into ridiculous wars. You would have never had the war with Ukraine and Russia had I been involved. You would have never had this talk with China going into Taiwan. Just wouldn't have happened. And it didn't happen. Actually, even the Democrats say, well, whatever you want to say about them, it wouldn't have happened.